Are you hurt? Well, come on down to the Hellish Hospital, where you'll be healed with saw blades, random jelly purple floating guys you definitely can't run into, liquid blood that is probably poisonous. Yeah, it's not a good thing to splash in any puddle in this game, so don't do it. I'm your host, DeoGenZ, and we're playing Super Meat Boy. Yeah. Well, we're playing Super Meat Boy as Commander Video, because he made an awesome cameo as a full character. So it's what I like to do, because he's got the floating powers. It's way better than Meat Boy, who just kind of slides around on his meaty juices. But if you don't like either of them, I suggest trying to collect some band-aids, because that's the best way to get new characters, and they do all control differently. It's not just a reskin of Meat Boy here. Commander Video's got his own thing going on. The one caveat of this, of course, is that Meat Boy, being the one that was originally set out to save Band-Aid Girl, he's the only one who can take on the bosses. Which makes sense when you think about it, because, okay, the developers, they make a level, and they're like, so, here's the level, there's probably multiple ways to get through this successfully. You could you could float or fail to float with Commander Video, or you could go super fast with Meat Boy and slime and slide around on your meaty juices as you grab keys and dodge purple blob things. So with that in mind, the regular levels, they work for any character. But I could easily see Commander Video breaking a couple of the bosses. I could definitely see that. If he's just floating out of their way... Yeah, this took a long time. If he's just floating out of their way, then it's really kind of cheap. And I understand why the developers did that. Still, I would like to play some boss levels with Commander Video. Then again, I'd like to play every level with Commander Video, just about, because he is awesome! Except right there, not awesome! Kinda shitty. Just a tad. Alright, let's... You know what? Let's go this way. Fuck that. Fuck that noise of a narrow corridor. We can just jump out the outside of this building. And oh, look at that. You're skipped. What a useless enemy to put there. But it wasn't at first. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't taunt you. My jumping mechanics are not what they should be. This goddamn lag. I mean, maybe it doesn't seem like it in this level. But for some reason, my controller's not registering A button clicks all the time. I know what you're thinking. Oh yeah, right, Dio. You just suck. Admit it. You just suck. All right, I do. That doesn't change the fact that sometimes it doesn't want to wall jump when I say wall jump. Yeah, I suck, right? Yeah, I only took 2 commanders there, huh? All right, that wasn't the super hardest level, but I don't suck that much. I would challenge all of you to record your own... That was stupid. Your own Meat Boy videos. Post them as video response in whatever world you're doing. So this right now is the hospital world too. So last episode was hospital. It all counts. If you do any levels in the hospital, post it here. Because I want to see how you do at Super Meat Boy. Can you guess? Can you get less deaths than I? And also, can you be a speedier jumper than I have been this entire episode? Entire LP, in fact, because I pretty much take my time. If you just went ahead and chose Meat Boy as your main dude, you'll probably get that quicker speed run that I'm talking about, because he's just faster. It even says it on the character selection screen, so if you're ever in a pickle not knowing which character to pick, well, just look at what they suggest. Meat Boy, super fast. Commander Video, he floats. So whatever thing you need, just make sure you don't run into the lasers. Okay, gotta sit in between the lasers. And now we almost died. But we didn't. I didn't. I don't know if you're playing this game, but you should. So much fun. And it only took me 1 run. Booyakasha! Wow, that's a lot of lasers, huh? Shit. That's... Whew. This is getting hot in here. Ow! Ow. Oh, who has to turn on a laser grid? Come on, guys. Can't we just, like, let me not die to burning, scorching lasers? Can't I just, you know, take the key and save the princess? No, no, you gotta make it worse. God damn it. You gotta make it absolutely worse. And let me run into friggin' laser space first. Fuck you! Fuck you! Oh, yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention that I think you already caught on to. Tons of profanity in this LP. Don't really give a crap if you care about it. If you're offended, go fuck yourself. Seriously. I am so tired of the censorship of games. Whether it's the censorship of the actual games, not being able to program what you want to program because it's too hardcore for people. Oh, no. If people see this game, they're obviously going to want to go jump around in hardcore parkour in a saw blade factory, right? Yeah, no. Go fuck yourself, okay? That's what it is. There is profanity. There is righteous rage in this fucking game. And I am going to express that. And if you don't like it, I mentioned before, go fuck yourself. Okay, so we unlocked another laser. Yeah. There's always a caveat when you take a key. Can't be helped. It's how this game functions. Either some saw blade passages open up, or a doorway opens and Cerberus comes out, or the platforms themselves disappear as you're trying to get back. It's extreme, and it doesn't leave you much time to think and dawdle around. Like I said, it is not like Mario. You can't just wait for those purple dudes to go by so that they can be stomped under your foot, and then you can just pass on. There's no power-ups either. That's something very different about this game from most, is that there's nothing to help you here. It's all about your jumping and bouncing skills on walls. No! Oh, come on. I mean, I guess it's good I didn't die, but still, that was really unnecessary, Commander. I'm going to cry. You make me do things so many times I don't need to do again. I can't handle it. Well, we better keep it together. We got a lot of hell to go through. We got to get through hell and back. And as we're coming back through hell, we're going to probably have a friggin' key unlocking the platforms so that we have to really run. Okay, we're good. And yes. No, yes. Why? Why this level? This level is very annoying with the fan because you gotta get a feel for the fan. It's very hard to describe in words, but if you just fall on the fan, and especially at a higher height, you'll most likely just fall into the blades. You gotta kind of jump up into it so that the fan already has a little bit of propulsion upwards from your jump, and it'll take you the rest of the way with its blades. But buyer beware. Don't step into the fan. No, it doesn't work that way. It's not a nice little airlift. It's not an elevator. You've got to time your jumps and mechanics just right. It's what makes the fan a frustrating element of the game. If it's not pushing you away from your goal, it's trying to get you to where you need to go, but it doesn't do it in the most efficient way. Or really, I don't do it in the most efficient way, because I'm still learning the mechanics myself. Like I said, never beat this game, just giving it a crack. Look at that. It took so many Meat Boys. And that was mostly because the fan blew me off the world. Oh, meaty face. That means boss time, baby. Bring it, Chad. Whoever you are, Chad. What a cheesy name for an enemy. Then again, we got a Dr. Fetus here, so... What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Meat Boy's not amused. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna launch her out of a cannon at me. Oh. No, alright, that's better. I'm just launching blood cannons. Those shouldn't hurt me as much. I'm made of blood. Chunky blood. Oh, what's wrong? Your machine broken? Uh-oh. Oh boy, speaking of chunky blood. We have to fight a giant hamburger wad. Wonderful. Okay, so we will have to use key mechanics in this game to win. There's no way we're fighting that thing. It's very much like the saw blades that we saw on Dr. Fetus's chainsaw massacre machine. And why is this not rising? There we go, okay. Very weird. Oh, shit. Lag, you betray me. Oh, see, this is why I need a new laptop, because for whatever reason, the blood, I mean, is supposed to rise as soon as you open up the gate, but it took a damn long time. It was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I guess you guys kind of gotta rise the level, otherwise you won't win. Yeah, there's no way we could fight that thing fist to fist, face to face. It would just absorb Meat Boy, and then I'd become a part of it. And then I would get really stupid because it looks very lacking in intelligence. I guess I'm up there with it because I don't have the grammar to express myself. Damn it. You freaking slippery walls. Hopefully. Okay, good. Yeah. When the blood starts to bubble and boil, that's how you know it's gonna rise. But I'll tell you this, because the boss doesn't allow for replays, whatever reason, you're going to miss out on a lot of deaths. But one of the most frustrating things about this level is, again, this really just might be my computer, so I can't blame the game on this. The blood level didn't rise when I unlocked the key. So I'm very much almost certain that it was due to the lag that I have on this stupid machine. But, nonetheless, it makes this boss 1,001 times more difficult. So if you could play this on XBLA, maybe you really should go ahead, because, you know, I can't assure you're going to have the right machine to play this. The good thing is, it doesn't take that much graphical intensity or hardware. It's basic. It's drawn out. It's just about platforming, jumping around, bouncing off of things. The important thing is to make sure that you can clear your machine so that it's only doing that process. What do you want from me? Oh yeah, well fuck you. What do you want, you creepy wad of meat? I am not your mother. That was a quick change of decision, Meat Boy. He was like, oh wait, my foot, I didn't mean that. I was just walking. Okay. That was the boss, we beat it. No! Damn you, rounded meat wad! You distracted me. Huh? You're still suckling. You know, you're a creep. Good plan, Meat Boy, good plan. I like the way you think. Yeah! Awesome! So, Light World conquered, and don't even ask about the other forms, because I am not going there. I'm not even going to attempt it. Just beating the main game, that's all. And that will be good for me. Next time! Oh, the Salt Factory. Shit!